Knoxville police are continuing to investigate a Thursday night shooting that happened along University Avenue. A woman says she came outside here along the street and saw three younger men breaking into a home over there. And when she says she confronted them, they shot a shot at her, and that shot hit this home right over here. Fire crews have cleared the scene here at the Highway building in Cott County after a fire destroyed one of the buildings this afternoon. This building right here behind me housed vehicles and equipment for the highway workers. And while Cott County Mayor Rob Mathis says this may feel like a punch in the gut, the community will rebuild. Yeah, we now know the name of the man shot this afternoon by deputies in Morgan County and why deputies responded to that home in the first place. District Attorney General Russell Johnson says Morgan County deputies were called to 224 CCC Road right outside Wartburg about reports of a man with a gun. In less than 5 minutes at the Knoxville Smoky store, you can be in and out wearing a piece of East Tennessee. And the same thing can now be said at more than 75 minor league teams across the nation. Farm stands like Mamaw's Market right here in Morgan County, Tennessee have become a staple of rural communities, a place you can stop off the side of the road and get things like bread, fresh produce, eggs, jellies. And a new law has now opened the door to where stands like these can now sell these sweet items like cheesecake. High school sports officials and administrators already have a tough job, but when bad weather moves into the area, it can become even harder when they have to try to become a meteorologist. But now every single high school here in Roane County has their very own meteorologist. Good evening and thank you for watching 10 News at 5. I'm Andrew McClung in for Robin Wilhoit. Downtown Knoxville is fully in the Christmas spirit, and it seems like the weather is too. Meteorologist Mike Simon joins us, and Mike, it's going to drop into those 20-degree temperatures tonight. And the U.S. Department of Agriculture was set to freeze payments for the food aid program SNAP. That was today, but yesterday afternoon, a judge ruled the Trump administration must fund SNAP benefits using contingency funds. There is still uncertainty about exactly when people will receive the benefits. In a post on social media, President Trump indicated the government will comply with the court's rulings, but they need more clarity, and there could still be delays. It's the season of giving, and nonprofits across East Tennessee especially need your help right now. The executive director of Second Harvest Food Bank says during the last 3 months of the year, they received 70% of all their funds for the whole year. The nonprofit has been especially busy the last month because of the pause in SNAP benefits during the government shutdown. New tonight, a firefighter in Pigeon Forge was hurt after a business fire today along the parkway. Pigeon Forge officials say they were called to a fire at Country Mill Crafts and Antiques just after 6 this evening. Firefighters say the building was full of flames and smoke, but crews were able to put out the fire quickly, so the damage was limited. One firefighter did hurt their hand when authorities say a ladder shifted during operations. They said the firefighter's injury was minor and they were taken to the hospital. The antique store was closed at the time of the fire. Officials say the cause is still being investigated. Right now, rescue efforts are underway across the Caribbean after Hurricane Melissa barreled through the region as one of the most powerful Atlantic storms in more than 150 years. This storm pushed one East Tennessee man onto a plane and into action. But it's not the first time he's flown straight into a disaster zone. Joe Hurston and his organization, Air Mobile Ministries, have flown to 54 countries in times of crisis. And tomorrow, he will take off for another. On each trip, the group brings water purifiers to areas that don't have access to clean water. Hurston says each machine can purify between 20 to 25 gallons of water every hour, which is enough for 40 to 50 people. And he says that there's nothing stopping them from running the machines 24/7, meaning each one can provide water for around 1,000 people each day. Yeah. Hey, Mike, you know what I'm thinking about right now?
And what is that?
That extra hour of sleep that we're about to get tonight.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
I'm excited for that. And with those clocks rolling back this weekend, AAA is reminding drivers and pedestrians to keep an eye on the roads. Experts say the time change can impact your normal routine, which could then lead to dangers behind the wheel. And as the sun sets even earlier, they warn that pedestrians could be at greater risk if they're walking in the dark. And don't forget to change your clocks right now, or you can do it tomorrow morning, whichever you want to do. Every day at the Scott County Sheriff's Department, Jail Captain Amy Lay says it warms her heart to know Doug Webb is watching over her.
He had the biggest heart. Now, don't get me wrong, he could be a pain in the hind end, but he had the biggest heart. He was a big teddy bear.
The Scott County inmate came up with the idea to keep the community warm with free firewood. Sadly, Doug passed away from cancer, but that didn't stop Captain Lay and other people incarcerated, like Doug's cousin Jeremy, from keeping his memory alive.
It means a lot to us. It is a special thing, and we're happy to do this for him.
The initiative is called The Warmth of Webb.
This is his memory, and this warms my heart. And not only my heart, but you should see the inmates out here cutting the wood. They're cutting, they're stacking, they know the reason behind it, and they're just getting it done.
Helping families stay warm, like Josh Posey and his dad that is in cancer remission.
Saving us a lot of hassle where he still has spells and stuff where he gets to hurting and stuff, but it's going to be real helpful.
And that it just follows suit with what we're doing. It's amazing to be able to do what we are doing for the community.
Keeping the community warm while also warming the hearts of people in the jail and Captain Lay, knowing that Doug is still making an impact. In Scott County, I'm Andrew McClung. Time. It can be short, but as 6-year-old Atlanta Yates at Adrian Burnett Elementary will tell you, it can also be long. When's the last time you remember seeing him?
A long time. A long time.
Elena hasn't seen her dad in almost a year because
He saved the world.
Peyton Yates was deployed to Kuwait in the U.S. Army for 10 months and 5 days. The only way he's been able to talk to his daughter Elena has been over FaceTime, but that all changed on Thursday.
Like, I told her whenever we was getting ready to leave, and then she knows that I've been back home. I'm not over in Kuwait anymore, but she doesn't know that I'm going to be here today.
Around lunchtime Thursday, Peyton Yates arrived as a visitor at Elena's school for the surprise of a lifetime.
Knowing my kid, I don't know if she's going to be really surprised or if she's going to try to come and tackle me at first.
So when the time arrived,
Baby, what are you doing?
what felt so quick turned into a moment.
Hey,
Frozen in time.
I told you I'd be coming back home, didn't I?
It was very, very wonderful. Very.
Daddy missed you so much.
You want me to go back?
No.
No? Okay. I won't go back for a while then.
Yay.
In Knox County, I'm Andrew McClung.